Hi everyone. I've been getting a lot of messages and they're all asking a similar type of question. I was thinking about speaking my truth and sharing my story on TikTok, and I wanted to know if you had any tips or advice for me. I'm a little scared, but I strongly believe in helping others and exposing this evil organization. No matter what you share on social media, whether it's pictures or videos, there are many pros and cons, but especially if you were once a baptized Jehovah's Witness. My first question is always, do you have current family or friends who are Jehovah's Witnesses right now? Because if you do, and you speak up, you will be labeled as an apostate, which I've made videos about this. An apostate is just someone who's sharing their experiences and their story. But in their mind, it's like now you've become this evil person, this enemy, like you're on opposite sides now. So if you do make videos speaking up about your experience as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, you have to be prepared. You will probably lose a lot of family and friends. But a pro to sharing your story is that you will be helping countless others who've went through the same things. So for every person you lose because of sharing your story, you're also going to gain so many more. There is a huge community of us from all around the world. People who've been through similar situations you can laugh with, you can cry with, you can feel angry with. So that's a really nice thing. Another tip or piece of advice is that you need to be prepared that your video could go viral. Are you going to be comfortable with millions of people seeing your video, commenting on your video, sharing it? For as many positive comments as you may get, you are also opening yourself up to a lot of negative comments. People who will accuse you of lying, they don't believe your story, they'll try to make you look crazy. One thing I've really noticed, especially since making videos, is that Jehovah's Witnesses, they will attack your appearance, your clothing, your lifestyle. My advice there is don't even entertain them. Delete, block, focus on the positive comments and the support you're getting. Over a decade ago, when I started posting on social media, it was just family pictures, Facebook, Instagram. Then I became a fitness trainer, so I started posting workouts, fitness tips, memes, etc. As life goes on, you're going to gain a whole lot of life experiences, both good and bad. My social media has reflected that. I'm pretty much an open book. I share it all. Over the last decade, I've shown a lot of my parents and my family, our kids. I had shared when my mother was diagnosed with cancer. I was sharing a bit of her story, and a lot of the community was interested. They wanted to hear updates. As I've shared before, it was during this time that my mother texted me to tell me never to call, text, or visit ever again because we chose to no longer be Jehovah's Witnesses, which stemmed from the elders giving a public shaming, marking, reproval talk in front of the entire congregation about me. So I was keeping all of this quiet, all on the down low, until people kept asking, how's your mom doing? How are your parents doing? This was all during the pandemic as well. I don't even know what came over me, but I made that first video kind of explaining what was going on. My shoulders were slumped, my head was low, I was speaking really quietly. I was nervous, I was scared, but I really had nothing to lose by that point because my parents and my siblings, I'm the youngest of 7, they all had disowned us already. In making that first video, we received so many kind, loving messages, support, people who had no idea what we were going through. People had a lot of questions as well, so every video after that was just kind of replying to people's questions, and here we are today. As a fitness trainer, I had always said that my goal was to help people become stronger and healthier and more fit and to become the best version of themselves. Little did I know that it was also going to branch into this area. There's a quote that says, take your mess and make it your message. And that's why I wrote and released my book, Unbecoming One of Jehovah's Witnesses and How to Create Your Best Life Ever, which is on Amazon for $14.99. The more of us that speak up, the better. There's quite a few of us speaking up here on TikTok, which is awesome. But I just want you to be prepared. I want you to know the pros, the cons, the ins, the outs. If you do make videos sharing your story, please tag me.